What's going on, everyone? We're going to do something a little different today, and we're just going to go and fuck around and find out in space. We're going to try and find some weird tip-off this criminal dude gave me. It totally couldn't be anything dangerous. And pretty much just enjoy some vibes in space. Because space is always a vibe. What do you like?
Detach confirmed. Was Ron coming traffic with passing through the airlock?
The Dagobah system to see what this fucking signal's about. And it's not even, it doesn't look that far away until you like zoom out. It's like a little far actually. You know, holy shit, that's way down there actually. I didn't know it was that far on the plane that. Crazy. Cool. I've never gone negative 234 before. I've got one pinned around here. I've never gone here. Closest I was that one, and it was 185. That's cool. Oh, fucking 39 of them jumping. But we're taking got that big ass rag drop that turns like a goddamn cruise ship. A fucking lake.
Heading to Redgear QANB 34-3. This star and the next 3 stars in our route are all scoopable. We're now 577.27 light years from Jabara, which is 38 jumps. Body D2 in this system has unidentified biosigns. Commander.
Tip off from a mysterious stranger. That's all I got. Our operatives have found some high-value data at a settlement belonging to our competitor. We would appreciate your help scanning it so we can keep ahead of them. Location, latitude, longitude, which planet it's on in the system, and our source also passed on an encryption key for data core, uploaded it in our systems. Probably encounter some folks who aren't happy with your mission, so we should be prepared. Back as soon as you can, but it does, like, where am I report back? I guess I just sell it. Yeah, didn't say report back last time. I don't think. Good luck expires on 22/06 of this year. Okay. So we have some days, so we'll just do it today. Yeah, find it. Jumps for days, and the good thing about this guy is, oh yeah, it's a data core. It's usually like giant cylinder. Big ass cylinder, actually. In case you're wondering, you always want to get away from the stars. Say at least enough till it drops around to 50% heat. Then hit takeoff. And I just noticed there's like
Jumping to Redgear XBLB 35-5.
Not close enough for like a 3 or 4 body problem. A 4 body problem is fucking crazy. Like,
this next star is scoopable, as are the subsequent 2 stars in our route.
No, so the one I just jumped from. So this one here, you always gonna jump in or in around the overall systems around. Now most star systems don't use ours like here Sol as like a base point.
We're now 561.15 light years from Jabara, which is 37 jumps.
Stars in our system that have other little binaries and shit running around them. There's no other orbital lines other than the ones off of Sol, our star. That's it. It's so rare to find that. But everything else, yeah, no, it's just random. And some of this is from actual maps, by the way. Like the ones around Sol specifically. And then the rest of these, it's like slightly procedurally generated, but only with things found in our kind of cool, actually. I've never knew that a game like this existed. To this day. Oh yeah, no, there's a whole site online. It's called Elite Dangerous Star Map. If you check out that map, it'll literally tell you, hey, at the rate we've gone in the last 11 years, we have found 0.0229114% of the galaxy. That's all we've discovered. So from here,
Successfully transitioned to witch space. Heading to Red Gear YNSC 17-8.
it's truly massive.
This star and the subsequent star are scoopable, so only scoop here if you are low on fuel. We're now 545.6 light years from Jabara, which is 36 jumps.
Like, when I zoom in, you see that little spot there that keeps like popping in and out, but like Barnard's Loop. That's a barnacle soup. That is a nebula. I can kind of go into it, but like, I don't think I'm seeing anything in there until I go into it. I kind of want to see what's in it, right? I just don't know if I can make it, because like the closest one is actually this guy here, the California Nebula. And then, I mean, now I feel like I could, because it's not too terribly far, but I don't know what's in it. Freaks me out. And what's crazy is it's not unpopulated. But I don't think it's actually, I think this one may be part of the bubble, but like if it is, like looking outward, it's like at the ass end. So like I don't know what the bubble fucking line is. I wish it had it on here, because every site online and in this game talk about the bubble, but I'd like a physical representation on this map. It does everything else, including basically do your fucking taxes, but it can't put a bubble on it. I'm just saying. Frontier devs. Thanks, come on. Especially for any other new players. It's still basically a new player. But hopeful. Okay, we gotta recalculate real quick. So, something fun about this game, buddy, is it has route setting. And there's always this cargo mass thing here that I forgot to rescan after I had the 32 units on board, because that changes how far I can jump, because I have extra mass in my ship. And so, you know, it's got to calculate the gas right. Kind of crazy, yo. Honestly, kind of crazy. I'm just saying. What's the FSD boost? Can I do this? Do I have a boost? I don't have that boost. Okay. Well, now we know that I don't have that boost. Why can't I grab this boost? There we go. Recalculates. Yeah, I know insufficient jump range, dickhead. Do the math again. Alright, you know what? We go. Zoom out and then zoom in closer to where I gotta be at. Raise it up. God knows how fucking far down I actually went. Look at that! Just going through the floors. You just see system. It's just crazy work, bro. I feel like I had like a
Course cancelled, Commander.
Click on to set how many stars I have around here. I can't really remember, but if I am thinking correctly, I think I have it set to 20,000. So that means what you're seeing here, in this bubble circle of dots here, essentially, is around 20,000 systems.
Pretty wild.
And it keeps to that at your zoom level. That's why sometimes it'll like take a second, and why it's not here, because that's it. But if you go in, it has to recalculate and then starts posting and. But yeah, like check this out. So this is where we're at, and we're in decent. You'd say we're in some colored area on the map, right? This is like concentration of systems basically between here and here. You know what I'm saying? And so imagine that. Like any of these over here. Like check the dead center here at Sagittarius A. We gotta click one, so let's just give me anyone that's there. There we go. Focus. There you go. I'm sorry, I have some set on. There we go. True mode. Mother of God.
What's going on?
These are all systems. Every one of these lights adds up to a nearby system at this zoom level. Zoom out one. Bruh. Zoomed out one. Zoomed out one. It just takes a second for it to populate, but my God. Like, this right here seems to be the deadest. Nope, there it is. That is insane, right? Like, I just spun it. I don't even know how many times I just zoomed out, but look at that. It's unfathomable. I know. It's actually crazy to now you can get a visualization of it. And if we just zoom all the way out, this is what we're at. Like, it's just so imagine this guy out here. This is the furthest out anyone in the game been and survived. And that's how it gets logged. You have to survive. You have to make it back to a station. Let's see. We got Beagle points. So from me, where I'm at on the other side of the fucking galaxy, this is 65,561.77 light years. And we are zoomed in a lot and look nearby. The nearest neighbor, where would you say we're at here? Zoom out a bit, let it populate. Pulling data. So let's say this be this guy here, right? Chica WM-HD11-1 is from here to here, so I'm trying to figure that out. So if this is 65,536, and this one is 61, it's like, what, 30 it's like 28 fucking light years away. It's not bad. It's a little above average, and most jump drives, don't go beyond 24 at maximum engineered. You can't, a couple of them I think can get to 28. I don't remember their point value, and that's like at a full fucking tank, empty fucking hole. Yeah. And nobody goes deep space fucking exploring with an empty hole. I'll tell you that right the fuck now. It was nothing, right? You probably take something like the Anaconda, which is just fucking huge, by the way. And yeah, you probably just like load it down with a double of each kind of rover. One one-seater, two one-seaters, and two two-seaters. I'm sure they both have their values and weights and shit to have. Couple ARMFs, which are automatic medical field regeneration units. They basically cannibalize themselves because they have a whole bunch of extra parts that don't go together and utilize them to fix modules. So when you're in deep space, there's a station nearby to repair. You kind of have a couple of those on board. Most of them are stacked too, which is great. In any kind of bubble space. One at best. Yeah, it's great. It takes a lot of effort. Like, there's a whole side on the site called Expeditions, so you can have a multitude of people who regularly play get with you and do some deep space shit, because going alone is never good buddy system. And so, like, you guys make an armada basically and go out there and explore. And some gets through. Yo. So we have a problem though. So I've just been kind of in Super Cruise for a while now, We are doing 835 times the speed of light. At this rate, it will still take us 8 days to get to the system at only 18 light years away. So we're not going fast. So, we got to get rid of 5 tons. 5 tons. Usually inside of the inventory group thing, anything that's there is measured. It's 1 to 1 ton because I mean it's a spaceship, so if we're grabbing one of something, it's probably a fucking pallet. You know what I'm saying? And so when I bought 32 fucking limpets, I basically bought 32 giant ass fucking drones that each weigh about a ton. You know? It happens. Okay? It's fine. We have things for this.
Space, heading to Redgear XDK D8-75. The star coming up is scoopable.
Scrap metal, so it's gonna be worth more than a rack usually, and like even then, that anything short of I'd say 2-digit million is dirt poor. 2-digit million's average. And I'm gonna put that all the way up into high 3-digit million, but not max. I'd say like 500 million or so is like still up into the average range, because most like everything is 3 to 4, maybe 5 digits in costs, and you earn most everything in 7 to 9 digits. So it's not that hard. I haven't found a 9-digit mission. I've gotten up to an 8-digit mission. It was a $34 million mission. But I had a broken module, and it happened to be my docking computer at the time, and so I may or may not have fucking nose ground the shit out of myself with my giant nose touch. And the guy was not happy, and he wanted to leave. And he did not leave. So, that's my story. Dejo Bara. Ugh. Why? Okay. I have to get rid of more fucking limpets? This is crazy. Like, can I have any of these? Did it calculate? It might have calculated this basically a fucking, like, not. We'll abandon the weapon. Fuck. You even hear the cargo bay open just... Bye! In the future, moms who go crazy will just drive their spaceship into a black hole after jumping on it. And the kids will so far out in space. Well, since we're here, I haven't done this in a while, we're gonna knock on the system. You know what I'm saying? Ring doorbell. 3 bodies on this orbital plane. I wonder if they're sexy bodies. I think they'll bring sexy back.
Ready to engage.
What happened? There's one high metal planet, it looks like. There is. Otherwise, a good number change. And since we're in the black, we might as well do our due diligence. This might just be a fucking rock, but we'll find out. Maybe possibly find it. Maybe. So then we gotta find the other line. Oh, there it is. Found it. Boom! Float. Nebula. Nice. They're both high metals. Where does it usually say that? Well, cool. Few extra creds along the way, and now can I got it set, right? Is I getting set? Nope, I gotta fucking see if I can, since I just dumped all but like fucking 8 of my limpets that I bought for basically nothing still. Wait, is it Dejara or is it Dejara? I can't remember. Is there spell that? Is it? Honestly, I can't. I have the memory of a fucking rodent. D. Okay, yeah, there's a B in there. I did forget the D. Yeah, see, D-J-A-B-A-R-A. Dejabura. All A's. I'd like to buy an A, please. I have to get rid of all of them. Oh my god. It's still like a 500 something right now. Get rid of all my limpets, so fuck it. No. I mean, like if I didn't get rid of the limpets, yes. But I got rid of the limpets, so it's okay. I forgot I'm also on deep space. Turn the filters off. Didn't need rid of the keybinds. I'm so sad. I wanted to go prepared, and here I am still going out there with basically just my pants on, going, yeah, what's up? What'd I miss? Why did it say jump? Don't lie to me. I know you're lying to me. Alright, we're going near you then. I don't give a fuck no more. That one looks good. Phonetics. We will make our way downtown. It's fucking retarded. Is this thing high or something? What's going on?
Targeting Anchor Y.
No. Why? Fine, give me this one. Go up a few fucking 20 plane or so. Give me this one. Listen here, you little shit. I have no idea. Like, I've never tried to jump straight out that far away, but like now it just won't give me the route. I don't know why it's saying my jump range is out. Did I break my system or something? What's fucking going on? I don't know, maybe. Where am I at? I'm over here. That might be something to start with. We might just start in this sector and then like make our way down. So let's jump a sector. No shit, it's called a route, you dumbass. What the fuck is going on? I forget how to game. Okay, I don't know, maybe. I don't know, this thing's fucking retarded right now. Let's see. I've almost got a full tank of gas, too. That's crazy. Nothing's locked. Nothing's down. I'm in Super Cruise. I think I broke it. Let's check the module real quick. I don't see anything under 100%. They're all sitting pretty. All online, all operating nominally, and within output range of fucking capacity. That needs to be off. That was my bad. That has nothing to do with this. Why am I 19.79 and why am I not unladen? I see. Okay, that's never stopped me from making a route before. I'm fucking confused, dude. Okay, let's just get out of this system. That's the furthest away, let's go.
Targeting Sinufy, PX-0A74-1.
Fuck this place. It confused my computers, and also me. Fuck this place. You also need to set that actually.
Ready to engage.
Never gonna find
Jump initiated. Heading to Sinufy PX-0A74-1. The star coming up is not scoopable.
mine. Maybe now that that's showing again. 'Cause I did notice over there that this is like this is my little co-pilot pod, bro. This is being so fucking encyclopedia of encyclopedias of what the fuck seen, been done. It keeps track of everything for you. How many times you've been here? So every time I jump to a system, this thing pops up and says, "Hi, welcome to." This is actually called Snoofay. Welcome to Snoofay. PX-0A74-1 is its also designation. There's a lot. And then, yeah, from here I can check the stations here or what's going on. Obviously, I've never visited here. It says last visited, never. Cool. Number of visits, 1. Obviously. Government, none. Security, anarchy. Okay, what's happening here? What's the population? Nothing. 0. Okay, dead system. Well, we don't have anything. Nothing. Well, someone's been here and scanned it. But no factions and nothing else has made it this far out to do something with the system. Just how it is. But yeah, this thing's popping up. So now that I see the route pop up, can I fucking make a route again? I freaking know how to spell it at least. A-G-B-A-R-A-A. What? You piece of shit. Alright. We are, how many of our? We are one giant section, but when we split it, we are quite a few away, actually. Alright, well, you know what? Our route's at least taking us there. So fuck it. Feel like we've gone too far now though. Look at that. We've already gone that far down from where we go. I mean, I don't know. So kind of all in the grand scheme of things type moments. In total around 40, but if it won't let me jump at all, I fucking couldn't tell you. I don't know why it's being like this little bitch ass hoe. No, don't beat me. Holy fuck, I did it!
Resuming
Oh, I
our
did, but I
route
did.
to
I think I
Jabara,
maybe, like,
we will reach
changed
our
this
destination in 33
instead of
jumps.
1987. Just under my actual current. So yeah. Yee, I did it. Okay. Back at it again with the white vans. 33 jumps, about 35 minutes. Wait, what? No Oblo, whatever that was. Yeah, 33 is not bad. 33 ain't bad at all. Now the page looks like this. Right page. I actually get I'm still going into deep space and basically not put my fucking pants on. Yeah, but it's also like never gonna take the same.
Jump initiated. Heading to Col 285 sector DSO A8-0. This star and the next 2 stars are not scoopable. We're now 499.1 light years from Jabara, which is 32 jumps.
Now the real money out here, though, besides finding these big cash grabs, if you're not doing that in deep space, pretty much only exploring. Finding like organic life, documenting it, bringing it back, returning. If it's actually like first football on a planet and you start doing shit, you get up to like 30 times you're hitting jackpot.
Jump initiated. Heading to Col 285 sector KTM A9-3.
And I want to get a few $100 billion on deck.
This star and the next in our route aren't scoopable. We're now 481.05 light years from Jabara, which is 31 jumps.
And of course, whichever one I get, I have to put its fucking taxi service on for a certain somebody. Not me. I don't generally use them unless it's like nearby and my ship isn't the right thing for it. So I'll just take a car. Have someone else drive it for a minute. I need a team of Not the other guy though, he's like, I'm gonna Uber to my assassination mission 5 fucking systems away. I'm like, why? You're racking up
Ready to engage.
$80,000 fucking
Jumping to Col 285 sector LTM A9-3.
$1 million. What's the point? Still gotta hire a taxi back.
The star we are approaching is not scoopable, but the subsequent 7 jumps in our route all have scoopable stars.
Okay, yeah, we're fine. 7, yeah, did you hear?
We're now 466.03 light years from Jabara, which is 30
The
jumps.
next 7 are. So, okay, we're fine. Look, gravy, go. Once you gas in the tank. You got so weed. Oh, yeah, you got
Space. Heading to Col 285 sector UVC 2-5. This star and the next 6 stars in our route are all scoopable. We're now 450.09 light years from Jabara, which is 29 jumps.
fuck? Just wanted to know my factual fuel, like, tonnage. Yeah, they said no. If you want that, bring your other AI. Should help fucking me.
Jumping to call 285 sector QTP B6-3. This star and the next 5 stars in our route are all scoopable. We're now 433.81 light years from Jabara, which is 28 jumps.
Probably nothing. Yeah. I mean, deadass.
Warning, fuel levels now at 12.8%.
They don't like it. Yeah.
Now jumping to coal 285 sector SOP B6-2. This star and the next 4 stars in our route are all scoopable. We're now 419.88 light years from Jabara, which is 27 jumps.
Thankfully, I have a fuel scoop of a pretty powerful fuel scoop. Which goes faster. Boom. So we are getting 577 pounds of gas a second. Now, this one doesn't have a massive tank. I know that. I can't remember what the fucking one I have on it. I guess you can't see the gas tank because then people would just shoot the gas tank, huh? That was full. I didn't know, Johnny. I don't know. Oh well. Okay. It's got like a 64 gun. I think it's a 64 ton or maybe a 38 ton. It's not a massive thing. It's just the second. It's not a big ass refrigerator. We're also in the bubbles. So there's a lot of fucking fuel stars. But you saw out there in buttfuck Egypt. Hard telling if any of them are actually still fuel stars, so you can still get gas back. Because if you're just going to decks like a fucking class, like an N class or something, you can't scoop off of KGB phone, like OAM. Those are the only ones you can do. 7. So if it's not one of those, over and over again, eventually on a long enough timeline, enough jumps. Yeah. You know how we run out again? No, we're close. Motherfucking fuel rats. which is actually quite fast.
We have successfully transitioned to witch space, heading to coal 285 sector to PB6-2.
Now is also so wide.
This next star is scoopable, as are the subsequent 3 stars in our route.
They are almost ad rolls in the game.
We're now 406.8 light years from Jabara, which is 26 jumps.
Actually, fuel rats. We got gas. You Don't.
There are 2 bodies in this system which have biological signals whose type has not been confirmed, Commander.
Yo. See, this is the kind of shit that pops up occasionally over it. And this is saying that there is 2 different planets in this system. Each have a single organic life that has not been identified. I'm just saying, like, things like that will happen in Detroit. You want, when I go out exploring, I want to fuck with the woods. Sure. We're getting fixed. It's usually like bacteria. They don't hide you. I mean, it still counts, doesn't it? I think we'll win against
Ready to engage.
We are.
You have successfully transitioned to Witch Space. Heading to cold 285 sector, Shu NB 7-2.
6-armed floating eyeball just trying to fucking dig up
This star we are heading to is scoopable, as are the subsequent 2 stars in our route.
right under 20. Calculating it like that.
We're now 390.13 light years from Jabara, which is 25 jumps.
Yeah, there's just a star here. There's nothing else here. Literally that.
Heading to HIP 11485. This star and the subsequent star are scoopable, so only scoop here if you are low on fuel. We're now 373.04 light years from Jabara, which is 24 jumps.
I refuse to be part of the census.
To which space? Heading to Orities sector, DBX B1-5. This star we are jumping to is scoopable, but the subsequent 2 stars in our route are not. We're now 354.83 light years from Jabara, which is 23 jumps. Only one body of interest for biosigns in this system, Commander. Body Orities sector DBX B1-5B4. Around 68.65 million credits for scanning 6 of 7 species, or you can make around 70.34 million credits for scanning all remaining unscanned species.
Did you get that? That's a fuck ton of cat. That's like how much I have, if not a little more already. Tempting. Maybe later. We're gonna, before we dip out, actually,
Confirmed, Commander. Now jumping to origin sector EVB-20. This star and the next in our route aren't scoopable. We're now 337.21 light-years from Jabara, which is 22 jumps. We're jumping to origin sector EQYC-11. Our next star is not scoopable, but the subsequent jump has a scoopable star. We're now 320.76 light-years from Jabara, which is 21 jumps. Jumping to origin sector ENTB-3-2. Our next star is scoopable, but the subsequent 2 stars in our route are not. We're now 303.93 light-years from Jabara, which is 20 jumps.
Yeah, again, not a very big tank. Max the scoop out at 577. Let it fucking roll. That should be enough gas, right? There it is.
Now jumping to origin sector to RB-4-1.
Not worthy. Just an extra few usually. Just find like system like
Our next star is not scoopable, and neither is the subsequent star in our route.
one Earth like one is already worth at least a bill.
We're now 287.27 light-years from Jabara, which is 19
How
jumps.
good that Earth like world you found is raises that up exponentially. Especially if it's fucking first footfall. Even more. You're looking at like a fucking 12-digit number. Yeah. They get crazy up in there. And that's how these motherfuckers own like whole ass fleet carriers and shit. It's fucking crazy. They have whole ass fucking government. No. Oh no, racing cars. Yeah, good shit.
Jumping to origin sector EJRB-4-2.
Oh, that's here.
This star isn't scoopable, but we can scoop at the next 2 stars after this.
Dice roll every time I do this. I have no idea. It happens. It's space. It doesn't give a fuck.
We're now 270.75 light-years from Jabara, which is 18 jumps.
75.
Our next star is scoopable, as is the subsequent star in our route. We're now 255.41 light-years from Jabara, which is 17 jumps.
The other one we went and got to, remember, was a crash ship and dead ass.
We're jumping to Origins sector, UNB 6-1. Our next star is scoopable, but the subsequent star in our route is not. We're now 240.32 light-years from Jabara, which is 16 jumps. YB1. The star coming up is not scoopable, but the subsequent 7 jumps in our route all have scoopable stars. We're now 223.94 light-years from Jabara, which is 15 jumps. The star coming up is scoopable, as are the subsequent 6 stars in our route. We're now 210.77 light-years from Jabara, which is 14 jumps. This star and the subsequent 5 stars are all scoopable. We're now 193.86 light-years from Jabara, which is 13 jumps. This star we are heading to is scoopable, as are the subsequent 4 stars in our route. We're now 175.88 light-years from Jabara, which is 12 jumps. There are 5 bodies in this system which have biological signals whose type has not been confirmed, Commander.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Bro, come look at this list. Oh my god. Yeah, no, we're gonna have to add this one under exploration and
Confirmed, Commander.
insane.
Affirmative, Commander.
Holy fucking crazy. Huh. People here? There's like 30 biologicals in this system. Yeah, and a lot of them have not been identified. So we go. Yeah, there's no matter here.
We're jumping into sector sector KRWB 1-3.
In reality, it's like 12 away from where we're going. So.
The star coming up is scoopable, as are the subsequent 3 stars in our route. We're now 160.85 light-years from Jabara, which is 11 jumps. Space, heading to HIP 8121. This star we are heading to is scoopable, as are the subsequent 2 stars in our route. We're now 144.85 light-years from Jabara, which is 10 jumps.
System scan complete.
Jumping to code 285 sector, weight YB 14-4. The star coming up is scoopable, as is the subsequent star in our route. We're now 130.17 light-years from Jabara, which is 9 jumps. Heading to XLYC-17. The star we are approaching is scoopable, but the subsequent star in our route is not. We're now 115.69 light-years from Jabara, which is 8 jumps. Jumping to XDQLB3. We can't scoop at this one, but we can at the next 3 stars after this one. We're now 102.84 light years from Jabara, which is 7 jumps. Jumping to original. This next star is scoopable, as are the subsequent 2 stars in our route. We're now 86.55 light years from Jabara, which is 6 jumps. There are 2 bodies in this system which have biological signals whose type has not been confirmed, Captain. FWB1-4. This one's scoopable, as is the subsequent star, so only scoop here if you feel the need. We're now 69.86 light-years from Jabara, which is 5 jumps. Jumping to floor 285 sector, VTI C9-7. The 2 stars after this one are not scoopable. We're now 53.51 light-years from Jabara, which is 4 jumps. Jumping to move. This star and the next in our route aren't scoopable. We're now 39.61 light-years from Jabara, which is 3 jumps.
Jumping through these systems, depending on what you all want and how annoying it ends up becoming, and on how finely tuned we will get through things. I'm down if anyone else is down. Got empty space out there, but I'm sure there's some shit.
Heading to Satek. The star coming up is not scoopable, but the subsequent 2 jumps in our route both have scoopable stars. We're now 25.22 light-years from Jabara, which is 2 jumps. F-18-2. This one's scoopable, as is the subsequent star, so only scoop here if you feel the need. We're now 12.32 light years from Jabara, which is one jump. There is a potential for Imperial shielding in this system, Commander. Confirmed, sir.
We'll come back on our way through here and scan them. We're gonna double down. We're gonna double down. I don't fucking forget. Because otherwise, I guarantee you I'll fucking forget. And we will. Not only overrun this bitch, but this bitch right to yeah. 4 left. So this is what I'm looking at on the right. And this is one of my favorites every new player should know. The earlier you put it on, the quicker it starts gaining on how you interact with it. Not only brings up if it knows it, which databases are already pretty massive and well taken care of, but my god, like, you can only understand this is what I'm listening to right now. This is hanging out in right now. I want to make sure I come back to this map over here, sign groups, and HG. So now it's in a group. Now look on the map over here. I believe it should even be here as well. After I leave, or no, not yet. Yeah, I gotta jump for it. I don't know. I swear, because you see, like, one of these things, these here, it has a little arrow. I didn't make that one in the game. It put it in from this mod. And it's freaking sweet. And I think that's how it is. Once I jump, it, like, saves it. I'll even write it in a commander note. Like, Imperial shielding. Whatever the hell that means. We're gonna find out. Now it saves it. Should just in here eventually. I don't know when it does. I don't. Mods work weird, but still, actually pretty sure. Should have made one while I was there, but okay. Sector. Right, because this is our next jump. Or is this where we're at? No, this is where we're at. Right. Alright. No. Okay. Bet. Oh. Imperial shielding. Boom, boom, boom. Icons on icons. On icons. A lot of icons. You can see they get kind of clustered. Yeah, it's crazy sometimes. We have arrived!
Space, heading to Jabara. Our next star is scoopable. We're regarded as hostile in this system, Commander. Boss, we have arrived at the requested location.
hates me. And why do you hate me? I don't even know who you guys are. I don't know who any of you guys are. I shouldn't have anything but a neutral state with all of y'all. I do. Why am I hostile? Who hates me? Yeah. Can't quite remember where I was going, but it's going to be Gerard 2D. 2D, so this is unexplored. Is there a nav beacon? Should be, right? There's people. Yo. I'm gonna do the easy mode. Alright. Should be generally around the That's crazy. Dude, that flipped me like all the way around. That was cool as hell though. I'm just gonna like counteract those motherfuckers. I have not been able to get out of the gravity well build like that. Like I don't know what's coming and just gravity well and whoop, just like spins you in a different direction. I don't know if it's ever done me like exactly opposite. It's always does. Dang. It's always just combobulating regardless. Damn. What? Oh, is that just because I was doing that weird, like, low speed? I'm getting a lot of fire. I guess I did. I did get it? Oh, there we go. Yo. Okay, so Dabara D2, I think is what I said. On Dabara 2D, yeah. Don't mind me, I'm just dyslexic. 2D. Now it can be confused with 2D satellite, 2DA. You don't look directly at the small object.
Ready to engage.
latitude is 26.73. With the longitude at 140.69. Let's set that.
Target coordinates entered, Commander.
Almost imperatively. Otherwise, you're basically just like looking at this little thing down here instead of having an arrow point towards it. It doesn't put a marker. Latitude, longitude, takes it right in. Or it inputs it. If it knows where a biological is, it will also put in the latitude and longitude of that biological on that celestial body. If you're on one, and that's how it works. It don't work off of any planet. You have to be on a planet for it to work. You can't preset. Who the fuck hates me? Fucking kill them. I mean, make them love me. Either one is possible with guns. One or two different stars. If you look at the thing, narrow it down to that. There's one in this system, and it each has a big enough planet out there. So Jabara, whichever one this one is, rotating, because this is the main planet in the just number is a massive fucking planet. Now each massive planet has probably planets, if not moons, large ones or small ones, depends. It's all over, orbiting in. Like most everyone says, she was around. Massive. These are the planets that are there. We're orbiting. God. Something I don't normally put on the slide here unless I am doing deep space shit, which I've never posted because I don't know if anyone even wants to see deep space shit. But I grabbed a new scanner. Make sure I put it on Gary. I have nothing on the right side now. Let's do that one. Oh my god, I forgot what I was doing. Which one is my new scanner? This one? I don't care, actually, fuck. Put the D scanner here. And then that means we'll put the surface scanner here. Like that. Perfect. So now we'll switch. There we go. Yeah! First discovered by Boise. I didn't know fucking Idaho played this game. Damn, I didn't know Idaho played this shit. That's crazy, dog. I want to see how much I get on the first hit, you know. Never know. Give it a second. It's a few million meters away right now, okay? Pretty solid. Pretty solid one. I see a gravity well hanging out right here, so I'm just gonna once over. The reason I did it like that is because gravity's still gonna pull it in at the trajectory I've given it. See, it tells you when you'll miss. Otherwise, it's just best guess. We can just click on the back side of the view of the planet when that lands. Told you there was a gravity well. Look at that, baby. Perfect. Almost dead center. The other side. Woo! Where are we missing? We're just missing a dead up side. Let's go. Exact opposite way of that would probably be right around here. There, 4. Hopefully I got it. I get an efficiency bonus. I get my extra money if I fucking get it within that number or less.
Surface scan complete.
2 human
Hell
signals
yeah.
detected on body 2D.
What was that? 2 human signals. Okay. Interesting. So we have, and now see it breaks it down from Jabbar 2D, and then these are things on Jabbar 2D. We only have 2. We have 2 minor wrecks and distress beacon. Wonder which one of these is going to lead us to. I feel like it's going to be the distress beacon. Oh, there's 2 distress beacons. Oh, these are 2 of these wrecks, too. Oh, there's quite a bit of ways away. We're measuring in millions of meters. There's also here. And here. It's not had appropriate landing pads for medium landing pads. How tiny this one. Huh. Oh shit, we're still finding stuff. Here, now let's go into orbit. Nothing 3,000 kilometers. No, that is.
Orbital flight engaged.
We're approaching body 2D. This one's an icy body. Gravity is 0.1 g. Surface temperature is minus 324.7 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's the fucking prison. Well, that being said, I feel like I actually need to switch it. Which I can't land at it, so I have to land near it. which is fine. I'm fine with that. Just, man, I don't know if I got the firepower or... Rough.
Ready to engage.
Halfway between dropping and just flip the switch and just drop. Cook that out to about a cool fucking million and drop straight the fuck on it. If anyone has any question about what I mean when I say drop straight the fuck on it, I mean this. Instantly, you turn, you aim it.
Orbital flight engaged.
Look at the thing. Super creepy aim for not on any kind of super autopilot thing. Aimed at it, cap your speed out, do not go slow, cut through the atmosphere, do not let it fuck you around. And then about right here, you cut it in half. Because 50 power, 50% power, right when you
Displaying station fact.
three like I did, so do a sharp angle turn, fly straight fucking into that baby. Watch, 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 watch. Oh! Look at that. Just a little cross away. Which we don't really want to announce we're here anyway, to be honest with you, which is why I'm not turning on the other one. Thermal instead. Whatever this fucking scan is. The night child window. It shows us what we can see without it. It's over. Like a magic book. I like that bit. Probably a lot more than I think. We are currently on 5 We'll do a flyby. That's about 3 fucking kilometers away. No fucking thing. It's alright.
Warning, you have entered a trespass zone.
Nope, nope. Right outside of that. Right outside of that. We want to leave that. That's what we don't want.
Trespass zone cleared.
If this computer can do it, much better spot. If not, I can manually do it. I just... She knows the good spots around here already. If there aren't any, then I will make the big call and make a bad call.
We have touched down, Commander. Our first landing on this body.
Nielsen Prison is actually named for Nick Nielsen, this says over here. I don't feel this is popular to like open it, but